Hello, it is Saturday, the 26th, I think. Uh, anyway, just another week or so before I go to the esthetician again, and I look so tired all the time. Well, I am, usually. Last night, the cats got into a fight again. It happened the same way, so I've got more scratches. I don't know. Luckily, my eye has healed from the cat scratching my eyelid the other night. They get into it, it happens exactly the way I explained it before, and it's sort of weird. I have one specific cat that'll sleep here next to me because he's the one that I've had for over a year. But the others that are just supposedly temporary, they'll come up and sneak up on him and jump up on the bed. And then he'll freak out. And then at that point, he usually scratches my face, trying to get past me to get out the door. I know, I've got to think of something else. I've got to do something different. Today, I'm going to ask my ex if he's got any of the old movies that he could put on this channel, because like I said, I need a couple of 1-hour videos to get monetized, and which would have been no problem had I gotten a person to do the reaction videos, but my person did not call on that day, nor did he come by. I think he's a little afraid. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of pressure, but it's something that you kind of learn to do, is stand out here and sit here like an idiot talking to yourself. But there's a whole lot of things that I observe. Most of them are not something that I can put here being recorded. But I looked up this one station. It's called Muttley Bird. And it is little, this guy would take late 50s, early 60s music, which I really like, kind of the end of that doo-wop era. And then he combines them with movie clips, the strange, more obscure movie clips that could go along with the song. They were not meant to go with the song, but could go with the song. Now, I had often wondered, and I was speculating with a guy that used to do a 50s channel on the Facebook, that maybe there's some conflict of him taking a movie clip to a song that maybe was supposed to be kind of fun and young and innocent sounding, which those songs were back in that day, more so. Not all of them, though. Some double entendre stuff going in there if you researched it, but there was also a lot of innocent ones, and he'd put them like with girls doing an erotic dance or something. The collab with the two is very good. I mean, to me, he made the song better, not worse. But anyway, and now his channel is harder to find because maybe, I don't know, I'm just thinking again, maybe some of the songs are not all that politically correct. Some of that 1950s stuff where they were singing about people's weight and I never make a pretty woman your wife. Sounds a little bit mean. I could see them trying to ban it, but have you guys noticed that all of a sudden, and it was just a few years ago when things were being banned and called misinformation, but just banning stuff is like pushing down the problem and not addressing it. So we never really find any solutions. Like I noticed back when I was starting to do these videos again, the same problems that were around back when I was in elementary school, nothing has really been resolved. It's still the same problems today, which tells me whatever we're trying to do isn't working. Yeah, we knew the just say no to drugs thing wasn't going to work. I mean, didn't you know even when you heard that back in the day, that one was not going to work? But most of them don't. Most of their solutions are not beneficial. And I think, too, it's because they put a different spin on it than what it actually is. Many times the media has an agenda that they're trying to push that isn't exactly what the truth is. Okay, I said I wasn't going to go down that rat hole. Really, I'm not. I would rather have a station doing something that people want to hear and want to see, and But anyway, I will be soon probably promoting the LFR family, which I've taken the YouTube class from. Don't base my results on his channel. He's done just absolutely everything right, and such a warm and welcoming group of people. The thing is, I have just been slow to get a person to do reaction videos with. They even, because they are this helpful, they even volunteered to give me one of their people. I said, oh no, I'll find you somebody, don't worry about it. But at that time, I'd already had somebody lined up, I thought. That they are more helpful. I'm just slow to getting it done because I need to sit down probably with my son, because the reason that I even started doing the videos again is because I wanted him to work more with me on this. Even if he does not want to show his face or really want to be involved, maybe he could help me find content, whether it be old movies, some scary movies, or us throwing in an opinion every once in a while, doing a reaction video, something. And I'm just probably it's been more difficult for me to actually decide on something. But trust me, it's not going to be any more politics. I am so burnt out with that. Just disgusted with it all. What I would like to see is somebody, like I had said before, if we don't bridge the gap, I'll tell you what, I used to do these psychic reading things. I don't go out there on that, I don't go out on that ledge anymore, because I don't even know what I was thinking. Back then, my kids were young, my parents were alive, and I had somebody taking care of me, watching over me. Now, I feel sort of like out there by myself too often. If that makes sense, you'd have to hear more of the backstory to have that make sense. But anyway, I do have this prediction: if we don't come to some middle ground and compromise, that there's going to be more civil unrest, and we don't need to be fighting amongst ourselves. Have you seen our enemies? I know there's some of you that don't acknowledge our enemies. They acknowledge us, so it doesn't really matter. You may want peace and love and fairies and little dancing cherubs, but if they want our ass on a silver platter, and that might well be. All right, well, this is a free country, and I guess we can say what we can say, but I will watch this again and decide if I want to post it, because I'm not all that free yet, you know. My mouth gets ahead of me. What is it? When Jim and I were first dating, he used to get mad at me, and he'd say, your mouth is writing checks your ass can't cash, or something. It's something like that. I don't remember, but I hope he doesn't see this. But yeah, we've been turbulent. It's probably the reason why he doesn't want to come in here. He doesn't want to be on the videos and give his reactions, because he's in a lot of pain, his reactions are way more harsh than mine. Yeah, I'd have to get a good editor to do that. I really would. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.